What's up guys, NepentheZ here and welcome to episode 4 of my Rise to Fame Ultimate Team journey. Here we've come up against a guy with 73 chemistry and a pretty decent team, but yeah, I mean this game for me right now it's just not fun. For those of you that follow me on Twitter, you'd probably find out that I've been just bitching a bit about the game on Twitter. Not that there's anything wrong with the game, because there isn't any, like, there's a couple of things wrong with the game, but they're not like groundbreaking. I mean, like chip through balls are a little bit, not even a little bit overpowered, they're just stupidly overpowered. Kind of shots from like 25 to 30 yards out that p-roll and just like trickle along the floor just tend to go in, even if they're not directly in the corner, like they seem to go underneath the keeper's arms. Which is really frustrating when the keeper really should be getting to it, and I think there's a couple of examples in this video of that happening to me, and happening for me as well. It's not just against me, of course, but I think in general I'm just very bad at this game. I have this team. I scored a cracking goal with Moses there. I have this team here, which I've changed. Let me tell you that, guys. I'm a bit further ahead in the game, in the Ultimate Team series, and obviously you guys can see. And if any of you were friends of mine on this account and I've deleted you, it's simply because I'm going to be so far ahead of where the videos are going to be that I didn't want anyone to see it and ruin it for people and stuff. So I changed team and that hasn't really worked out too great for me. But yeah, I'm really not enjoying playing Ultimate Team. So I'm going to go, after I've finished this commentary, I'm going to go and start my Be a Pro offline mode career, and hopefully that's enjoyable. But one thing I do want to ask from you guys, obviously you won't get this until Monday morning, but I want to ask you guys, what setting do you think I should play the Be a Pro on? Do you think I should perhaps go for professional or world class? I mean, like at world class it's boring, legendary mode boring as well, so you know, professional might be too easy, so we'll start on world class and we'll judge it from there whether or not you think we should go any kind of different. But getting back to this game here, I had so many chances, as you will see time and time again in this game. Managed to equalise there from a bad goal kick from him, Arshavin 2-2. But one of the biggest problems I'm having, guys, and maybe you guys are having the same problems as me, maybe you guys aren't sharing these problems, and maybe you guys have got a way for me to fix these problems, as he actually scores, like, he scored, that's a nice goal, but the way he takes a shot with the left foot, I don't understand it. Like, there was no backlift at all, so much power on the shot considering the angle that he was standing at. But yeah, so the biggest problem for me is I'm struggling to have any real possession. Like I can control the ball a fair bit in my my defence and pass it around and stuff and get the possession stat up. But when I get to like the sort of attacking third, the opposition defence seems to be so deep, and my defence, when like the roles are reversed, seems to be just pulled out of position time and time again. And I tried a whole bunch of different formations and I tried a whole bunch of different things, and I just don't know what to do to get to a point where I can have a nice solid defence that isn't getting pulled out of position, but also have some players up front. It could be formation. So far I've tried a 4-4-2, a 4-3-2-1 and a 4-2-3-1. And I really haven't enjoyed them. I don't really want to go to a 5 at the back because, you know, just no. But it's really interesting because we've got the Machinima Cup at the beginning of October, and I'll be lucky if I even get a point in the Machinima Cup. I really will be. He scores another nice goal there. Like he did score a couple of nice goals, to be fair to the guy. Like, I'm not taking anything away from the people that are beating me. You know, they're beating me fair and square. And as I said in the last video, a lot of the players that we're going to be playing against right now are going to be the hardcore FIFA players, because they've all got the season ticket. They all wanted to play it a week early. You know, people paying £20 to play the game just 4 or 5 days early. That's you know, very cheap. But as you can see here, just everything I'm doing, guys, it's just not working out for me. It might just be the fact that I need to play it a little bit more and get a little bit better at the game. But it's so frustrating. Like, I'm getting like, it does take a lot for me to get wound up with a game. Like, especially like FIFA 12, I get wound up with FIFA 12 quite easy because there's flaws in the game that are ridiculous, but I was still very good at FIFA 12, and my record, you know, I had like 500 wins and 200 losses, and of those 200 losses, so many were disconnects or my friends playing or me playing with like a partner when my friends come to my house and stuff, and there were so many just FIFA 12 just felt so much a more complete game for me, so much easier to win, I guess. One of the biggest problems I think for me right now is, and this is kind of due to my, like, a little bit of my own fault, not even a little bit of my own fault, this is like entirely my own fault. During FIFA 12 I decided to make the transition from going to a skiller to a player who has skill players and still tries to do tricks and stuff, to somebody who was just literally going out to win every game, and once they'd comfortably got the win would then attempt to go for some nice goals. So I kind of got that mindset in FIFA 13 that I just want to go for the win, and I don't have the team to do that sort of thing. Like the sort of team that I want, I'm going to be needing the sort of players that have got 90 plus pace, and the overpower players, and I don't have the coins for those just yet, and I don't know who those sort of players are just yet, because we haven't really had enough time to play FIFA 13 to really figure out who's super overpowered and who's not overpowered. So it's really I'm quite frustrated with myself that I've forced myself into that sort of corner where now I have to completely change my game style. Completely fucked up a cutback there, that's really bad. But yeah, so I'm going to have to either change my game style back to being somebody who just doesn't give a fuck about the results and tries to score skill goals and stuff, or try and figure out a way how to really get involved in this game again and just work the ball more. Like when I'm losing games, and I've lost a few games really heavily. That was a lovely goal from Moses there though. When I do lose games, like, I'm trying to watch out why I'm losing. I'm trying to see, like, if my I'm seeing my defender get pulled out of position. I'm trying to see why, and trying to see what I can do to try and change that. But no matter what happens, the next time that situation arises again, the defender still just steps up. Now what I try and do a lot is use when I'm controlling the striker or the midfielders, I'll run them back to defence and let pretty much just let the computer defend and bring a player back into the defence to make like a fifth defender or defence midfielder, and just try and get a bit of extra coverage basically back there. But even with this in mind, people are just absolutely all over me. Even the games that I win, like some of the games I've won, and I've won comfortably, like this game. This guy never had a hope in hell. He had a terrible team with terrible chemistry. I was always gonna win this game very comfortably. Any sort of game where I've got to come up against a team with like 90 or more chemistry, even if I'm winning the game, I'm not comfortable with it, and I'm feeling like I'm lucky to win the game. I don't really feel like I should have won the game. Scored another nice goal with Moses there. Scored quite a few goals with Moses. I don't know why I sold this team, because I was actually getting on really well with it. I could have done with keeping this team for another 5 or 10 games and trying to get some coins just to get a few better players. But hey, that's kind of what I've done at this stage. And yeah, we score a nice goal with Graham Dorrans there, and then in the 90th minute he makes another error with his keeper, something that I've done a few times myself, and I managed to score a 7th. And there you go, there's that shot there from Arshavin. I don't believe that shot should have gone in. It wasn't nearly powerful enough. The keeper was, he was down. He should have really have saved that and pushed that a little bit wider. Maybe I've just got a very bad keeper in goal. Maybe that guy had a very bad keeper in goal. Maybe that's the issue here. So I'm going to try and change. I'm trying to change my team again now and see if I can do some trading to get a really good Premiership team, really good Gold Prem team, and see if I can pick up a win that way. Last game of the episode here, guys, we came up against this guy, 98 chemistry. This was a really dull match. We were in extra time here because this is a cup game, and I finally scored a goal in extra time, but it was a really dull match. There was maybe like 5 or 6 shots each or something like that. It was quite boring. And then in the 105th minute, I went and scored another goal with Jubril Sissi, who's been a bit of a hero for me thus far. I do really enjoy him. Nice stop and turn there, and boom. But this is the end of the episode, guys, so leave in the comment section what you feel about FIFA, if you got any tips for me to improve. That's crazy asking for tips to improve. But yeah, thank you guys very much for watching. Hit that like button, would be amazing, and I will see you next time. Cheers.
Thanks very much. We've enjoyed your company. I hope you've enjoyed ours. Cup football always very